everyone. Welcome back to Veganuary.
Day, we don't know.
We do not know this.
No, we don't. Because we're filming this ahead of time. But we want to talk to you today about our top 10 vegan convenience foods.
These are our faves. We're going to say them in no particular order because I can't go through the emotional stress of ranking everything.
I know.
It causes a lot of anxiety for me.
It does cause a lot of anxiety. Like the little stuffed animal who didn't get invited to the party.
Stop. Okay, so these are our favorites. So when we're talking about convenience foods, we mean foods that
are a replacement food for
Yes.
a non-vegan food.
Right. You'll see what we mean.
Right.
So let's get started.
All right, let's just dive in. You'll see how we play it.
Yeah.
All right, so number 1, at least on the list, Just Egg.
Okay. So obviously this is a replacement for eggs.
Right.
Okay. So Just Egg it's incredible. I love it so much. I was sad when I couldn't eat eggs anymore when I went vegan because I used to eat a lot of eggs.
You used to eat a lot of eggs, at
Yeah.
least every day.
It's a great source of protein. They're tasty. They're versatile.
Right.
So the Just Egg was just a godsend. It was amazing.
Right.
And there were a lot of different ways that you could use it. I mostly use it for like breakfast style, like a breakfast sandwich or like scrambled eggs. And I really love the flavor of this one. I love the texture of it. We've tried a few other egg replacements and they're just not the same. Maybe they're better for other things like making a quiche or like baking, but this Just Egg, oh my God, it's perfect.
So good for an egg sandwich.
It's perfect.
It is good for baking too. The price has come down incredibly.
Significantly.
And its availability has just increased exponentially. We would only be able to find this at the health food store maybe for over $10. Like $12 almost. And now we just found it for $4, $3.99.
Oh,
so this
I cannot
has
say enough
come
good things about it.
Such a long way. Such a long way.
Yeah.
And my non-vegan, mostly vegan husband loves this.
Yeah.
So
along with that, I want to talk about our next item, which is vegan cheese.
Okay.
So this is specifically like vegan sliced cheese, I would say, because we use a lot of different ones, blocks. We use like the shreddies.
Shreddies, yeah. This has, let me just tell you, the whole vegan cheese movement has come such a long way. Even from the short time that I've been vegan, which is 6 years now.
Yeah.
I can only imagine you old-timer vegans who have been vegan for like 20 years and you were like in the days of like tofu cheese and stuff. I can't imagine. I can't imagine. But in my short time, light years.
Oh, yeah.
This is the golden age of veganism, it seems, because like everything is like coming out and improving so quickly.
Well, one of our first favorites was Daiya Cheese.
Yes.
And one of my favorite flavors from them is the smoked Gouda.
In the block.
Yeah.
In the block. Daiya has many different formulations. They had 2 iterations of their mozzarella shreds. One is... The other
one was not
is,
good.
So
they've come a long way, baby.
They have come a long way. And they have changed their formulation. And the block is everything. When I hear people say, I don't like Daiya, I think they're thinking of the old mozzarella shreds that were like... leaves
like sticking to your
teeth. This does not. You could totally put this on a charcuterie board and everyone would enjoy it.
Yeah.
Now, I call this the gold standard of cheeses, and that is the Miyokos oat cheese.
We did not have this for the longest time because it's expensive.
It's very expensive.
But then we were finally like, let's try it. And now we're hooked.
And now the health food store has it for a reasonable price on the regular. So it's very doable. And it is legit.
There's just something about the texture of this cheese.
They nailed the texture.
It is so good. And this pairs perfectly with the Just Egg on like a New York style breakfast sandwich.
Or on a bagel. Oh my God, perfect. Now, another one of our favorite slices is the whole Violife line.
Yes.
They have nailed this to the wall. Every single one of their cheeses in their line is chef's kiss, spot on delicious.
Yeah, amazing.
And also has come down quite a bit in price.
Yeah.
So you guys are so lucky who are going vegan right now because you've never had more choice than you do right now.
True. And it's only getting better.
Exactly.
It's only getting better. But while we're on the topic of cheese, our next item is a new fave.
We used to be Cheez-It heads. We used to love, we used to eat boxes of Cheez-Its. Mm-hmm. And I've tried a lot of Cheez-It replacements. I've tried like the Earth Balance ones, and there's a couple others.
I feel like Annie's and Earth Balance. Didn't Annie's have one?
They might have.
Yeah. Earth Balance is pretty darn good, but they feel a little bit greasy.
Sometimes they have an aftertaste, though. I don't know if it's the Nooch or not. Mm-hmm. I've even tried to make my own cheese crackers, which were pretty good as well. But these Back to Nature cheese crackers are the S.
Yeah, they're so good.
They are delicious.
Yeah.
And they are reasonably priced. Sometimes some of these vegan food, you open the box and you get like 3 crackers in there.
Oh,
and
it's so
$6.
sad.
This is like normal, portions and sizes and everything. So it's pretty delicious.
Yeah, it's excellent. Okay, let's change gears a little bit.
All right.
Our next item, we got to give a shout out to Beyond because they are just on a roll. They're amazing.
They have so many products. They started out with just they started a long time ago with the Beyond chicken strips and the Beyond beefy crumbles.
Right.
Which were pretty good. But then they came out with I don't even know how to describe it, a real ass burger.
Ew, an ass burger. No.
A real burger that is pink on the inside. You cook it like a burger. You smush it up. You can use it like chopped meat if you're making like stuffed peppers or you're doing like a meat sauce.
Yeah, you
for
can
your
do
pasta.
a lot with it.
It is so versatile and it tastes so much like meat. And their sausage, I thought the burgers were good when they came out with their Italian sausage and brats.
So good.
These could fool a hardcore meat eater. Mm-hmm. And now they also have the breakfast sausage, which is like, that is the triumvirate there.
Yeah.
You know?
I gotta say, I think I prefer the Beyond Burger over the Impossible Burger.
Whoa.
I'm just saying. I don't know.
Talk about playing favorites.
I'm just saying. Like,
okay.
This is our list, a list of our faves.
True.
Just saying. But anyway, Beyond is Beyond.
It's triple chef's kiss for the burger, sausage, and breakfast sausage. Delicious.
All right. Next item. Let's talk about milk replacements.
I'm a coffee lover, and boy, it is hard to find, well, it was hard to find something that was convincing to put in my coffee that wasn't going to, like, disintegrate.
Yeah.
And, like, taste funny. So...
Well, I usually use, like, a nut milk, like either almond or cashew. I'm not picky about the brand. I'll drink or use whatever. I don't drink milk, but if I use it for my oatmeal or for baking or whatever. But you can't have nut milks anymore.
Right. I have a nut sensitivity, a tree nut sensitivity, so when they came out with oat milk, I was so happy. Although soy milk is pretty good too. Not the biggest fan of coconut milk because it's kind of greasy in the coffee, but oat milk, oh my goodness. It is thick and rich and creamy. The first one that I ever tried was Oatly, and it was delicious.
Yeah.
But then, since Oatly has come to the United States, it was in the UK first. Here's a little tip. If you want to see what's coming to the United States next, just check some UK videos because they get all the vegan products pretty much before we get them. For the most part. So I knew it was coming. I said to my husband, this is going to be here in like 6 months. And sure enough, I was right.
Yay.
I know. But now Chobani
it's like
has
Fashion
come out
Week.
with it.
We got to see what's on the runway.
Exactly. Exactly. So Chobani, the extra creamy one, is perfect for coffee. I don't even find the need to use a creamer anymore because the oat milk is that rich and creamy. And if you have a milk frother, it froths beautifully. So does almond milk, really. But the oat milk, another chef's kiss. Mwah. All right. Now, we're on to another meat replacer.
Woo! Back to the meats. Meats.
We've got the meats. All right, so I'm not sure if you say this corn or corn.
I like saying it corn just because it's funny, but
And that's how it's spelled.
that might actually be how you say it. I don't know. But okay, not all of their products are vegan,
That's
so you got to
right.
be careful.
That's
but
right.
My favorite product that I've had by them so far are their like spicy chicken patties.
Delicious.
They are so good. They have just the right amount of kick.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
Amazing. Even if you just microwave it. Because I'm lazy and I use the microwave a lot.
It's so much better
microwave
in the oven, but in a pinch, the microwave is perfectly acceptable.
Yeah, they're so tasty.
And reasonably priced, especially when they're on sale.
Mm-hmm.
$2.50 a package here
Sean,
anyway.
Go have a seat.
Again, this was another product that I saw in the UK first.
Yeah.
And then it made its way to the United States. So, yeah, we really like the corn.
Mm-hmm. All right, next up. Can't make a video about vegan replacements without mentioning Gardein.
Oh my God. Gardein has pretty much every meat in the world.
They really helped me out when I first went
Yeah.
vegan because I was like living on their chicken strips.
And the scallopini.
Yeah. Oh my God. So they have so many good meat replacements, but I think my favorite one right now are the meatballs.
Yes.
The meatballs are so good.
And let me tell you, let me just pedal back a little bit. Let's pedal out.
Okay.
If you're gluten-free, the Beyond, all of their line, I believe, is gluten-free.
Mm-hmm.
The Gardein, some of their line is gluten-free.
Okay.
I'm not too sure about corn. But between Gardein and Beyond, there are lots of choices of gluten-free products. Because there was a time when I realized that I'm eating too much gluten.
Mm-hmm.
So
You get like a buildup, and then you're like,
then you got to take a break. So I was very pleasantly surprised that a lot of the meat replacers are not straight up like gluten or seitan.
Yeah.
A lot of choices there. And they're constantly coming out with new ones too. They even have a very convincing fish fillet.
Oh, yeah. I didn't even like fish before I went vegan or vegetarian.
But she loved the Gardein one.
Gardein one. It's so good.
Makes such a great sandwich.
Yeah. So I would say it's a little bit on the greasy side.
Well,
so
blot
like
it.
sometimes after I'm like,
Daughter, just blot it.
Yeah. Maybe just blot it. And
Yeah.
then it's fine. But anyway, the meatballs are my favorite now.
Yes.
Okay. Let's talk about vegan butters.
Oh my. Again, vegan butters have come such a long way.
Yeah. And you got to make sure it's versatile because you want to be able to like spread it on toast or bake with it or use it to like fry up some
Saute
just
something.
egg.
Yeah. All right. Well, I thought like the Earth Balance and the Country Crock and everything.
Those are all
and
my faves.
I can't believe it's vegan. You know, that one. They were all okay. But then when Miyoko, girl, you're the best.
I've only had the Miyokos once.
When they came out with a vegan butter and I tried it and I was like, oh, this tastes so much like butter. But then God struck me down and said, you can't have nuts anymore, so I couldn't have the Miyokos. But then Miyoko hooked me up with a oat milk butter.
Oh.
And I tried it a couple weeks ago and now I am absolutely hooked.
Yeah.
It tastes so much like real butter. It's got like those butter solids in it that a margarine does not have. And it's just so convincing. I just adore it.
Yeah.
It's worth the extra $1 or $2 that I got to spend per tub because it's such a wonderful, it's a wonderful thing in the morning to have my coffee with my oat milk and then my oat milk butter
You enjoy
on top.
that. I guess you're
I really
oat-powered.
do.
All right. Let's talk about ice creams.
Oh my goodness. There are so many ice creams now.
The ice cream market has really exploded.
There used to just be like tofutti back in the day. And I used to eat that because I was lactose intolerant when I was a teenager. I mean, I'm sure I still am, but I don't eat dairy anymore,
Doesn't
so I don't have to
matter
worry
anymore,
about it. So, oat milk, coconut milk, almond milk, cashew milk.
There's so many
sunflower
options.
butter.
Yeah.
Everybody is coming out with their own version of a vegan ice cream. But our favorites are the Oatly. The Ben & Jerry's sunflower butter one is so good. So rich.
I like Ben & Jerry's a lot, but I don't eat it very often because it's kind of fatty.
It is kind of fatty.
And then I feel bad about myself.
But if I'm eating ice cream, I'd rather have a small scoop of the fatty than a whole pint of the...
I don't know. No.
The So Delicious one is really good. They also came out with an oat milk one. And Planet Oat has even come out. That's my mom's favorite. She said, oh, it's so creamy,
smooth.
daughter. I love
All
it.
the oat milks make really smooth ice cream.
And milk and butter.
Well, I'm just, because we're talking about ice cream. But, yeah, there's so many. And also, I love sorbets, but that's sorbet, so that's a little different.
It's a little different.
But, there's just so many good ones out there.
Golden age.
Yeah. And our last item that we want to talk about are like snack bars / protein bars. So our favorites are Made Good.
Such a good purse snack. A smaller size so that you don't feel like you have to eat a 200-calorie bar.
Oh yeah, these are only like 80 to 100 calories really. So
it's nice when you want just a little bit of something.
Yeah, like especially if you're about to exercise or something, it's good to just have something on your stomach.
What's that? And I just love those.
Yeah.
And if you want something a little more substantial, maybe you're hiking, maybe it's after a workout, maybe you're out and, you can't eat right away.
Yeah.
The Orgain protein bars.
Yeah.
What were they, like 20 grams of protein?
I don't remember the numbers.
I can't remember, but the stats were
We haven't
good.
been able to get them lately. I don't know what happened there.
We were getting them at Sam's Club, and they discontinued them. But
that's a shame.
I know.
We're going to have to figure something out with that, because I really like those.
Yeah. So that's our pretty much top 10.
Yeah, leave it in the comments.
That was a lot.
What your favorites are. We're talking specifically about, like, replacement foods.
Right. So not like beans and rice.
Yeah.
Because that's beans are beans and rice are rice. But
like
eggs... What do you replace it with?
Yeah.
Just egg. All right. So thank you so much for joining us. I hope your Veganuary is going great so far. And we'll see you on the next video.
All right. Thank you guys for watching.
You're awesome. And until next time,
much love.